What's up, my friends? How you doing? It's Thursday night. It's 10:30 o'clock at night. So I hope all your kids have been tucked into bed or put into a catapult and fired into the sun. I mean, I don't care. I don't care. Leave them out back for your dogs to eat. It don't matter to me. I'm here to talk about some TCGs. And I don't want to be... Never mind. The joke was going to be dumb. Okay. Let me find the live stream link and share that in the Discord before we wander any further down the road of ridiculousness here. All right. Bam. Wait. That's not the right thumbnail. How did that happen? Why is it showing me? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I got to go check something. What's going on here? All right, I fixed it. That's the wrong thumbnail. It's going to make people think we're talking about TV today. It's conflicting with the title of the live stream. All right, there we go. This is all good now. Now that I've seen that, now I can go and share the live stream link. There it is. And is it showing the proper one now? There we go. It's my face, but it says Mega TCG News. Mega TCG Nudes. But that's not what it is. I'm not talking. I guess Mega TCG Nudes. We give you the naked truth about card games. Ha ha! Get clickbaited, lonely boys. All right. Dun 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 dun. Okay, hold on. All right, there we go. Well done. Well done. We've made it through the initial gauntlet of just making a stream work. Now I can switch over to actually seeing the chat properly and take a sip of my nice beverage here. All right. There we go. That's good. All right. So, what up, Eng, Skip, Jose, Kenzuki, Maka, Hude, Beaumont, Callaway, Shipman, Seth, Burrito. Who else we got in here? Gossett, Moogle, Namius, Cinder, Anderson, HD. All right, I think that's everybody. Let's see here. Yep, that's everybody that I see in the chat. So hello, my friends. How you doing? It's Thursday night after the distraction of not having the right thumbnail here. Gonna try and, I mean, it's par for the course. It's been a pretty bleak day, but whatever, man. I wanted to come and talk about some different TCGs and what's going on with them, because they're back from the dead. Millmaster, you're a ball. There's a melting face in the middle of that ball bag action. What is that about? HD, take all. You got to take your fingers, jam in your ears, squarp out all that orangey wax, make yourself a little candle, light it up, and then lean over there and let the rest drip out from the heat of that candle, and then you'll be able to hear me. Because the volume levels haven't changed. You need to see a doctor if it sounds different. Or just change the volume on like your computer or phone or whatever. That's on your end. It's a brain tumor pressing down on your earlobes. Callaway says, nice pants, my brother. Also, I figured out the reason I couldn't super chat the other day. Had my VPN on. Oh, you had your tug protection on. You had your tug protection on. All right, fair enough. Well, you got to turn... You can't be doing the same thing with them e-hookers that you do with me, buddy. And YouTube won't let you. James P. How you doing? Austin Powers is making a comeback. No, that is not what's going on. That is not what we're talking about. And that is a lie. That's not what's up. There are card games that have come back, but it's definitely not Austin Powers. Bill Master, that's not, if your head melts, that's like tar. That's like asphalt. That's not the real deal. What up, Jagged Flames? Ready for another crazy day in the world of TCGs? Oh, there you go. There you go. Now it's like I can just literally take the same thing I say on the Magic Historian and just say slight variations for different card games, right? That'll work. What up, Yamagoro? Cinder surprised the stream's not fully engulfed in flames like the rest of Canada. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's depressing, like, all around. Everybody's bathing in smoke. It's bad times. And I've had like it's been a very depressing day. So I don't really want to get into it. I don't need it. I don't need it. So we're gonna stray away from Eeyore territory tonight and being all mopey, because I've had enough of that today. Today has been enough nonsense for me. I'm just like, yo, let's talk about some TCGs. Let's talk about some fat jugs or joke about old knees, but I don't want to deal with real world shit. You feel me? That's not what we're fucking here for tonight. That's for sure. We're going to talk about rinky-dink stuff that doesn't matter, like our hobbies. We're not here to fucking geopolitical landscape the world and turn everything into astroturf for climate change. Oh. Millmaster legit. When I was in college, there was these dudes who smoked asphalt by accident. One of them thought it was hashish, and it wasn't. And they smoked part of a road, bro. They smoked part of a road, son. James P. Look, let me explain. CCGs, TCGs are the same fucking thing. There's no difference between the two. It's like whore and hooker. What's the difference? There isn't one. It's just what you want to label the whole, bro. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. It's the same difference. Serta says, and off the board. Guy here, Callaway. How you doing, Serta? Good to see you're still alive. Good to see you still existing, buddy. What? Millmaster? That definitely was not. You definitely smoked something else, bro. Yammering about spreading your cheeks for the bank, and then your school's going under it because you need help from the Goonies. You sound like a gibbering madman at the bus terminal. I was on my way to catch a bus, and I was fucking jogging to get there in time, and the universe was like, here you go, buddy, have one of these. And it put like an insanoid right, like directly on the sidewalk that I'm on, and it's like, oh, and he's just walking towards me going, I make money, I'm made of money, my skin is money, I make money while I shit, and I'm like, you don't even have a shirt, and I think you only have one shoe, but I ain't taking long enough to figure this out. I literally am gonna loop around a building in this weird sort of, I'm too old to jog like this, you crazy degenerate, what the fuck is this shit? This is way worse than the obstacles in a Paperboy game. You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, holy shit. What is it like to smoke crack and break your brain, man? Because I feel like I'm deranged. I feel like life is insane. I feel like I'm deranged. But these motherfuckers show me what being deranged really is. Just running around yelling about what I shit money. Great. Can I have some crazy man? Actually, what am I thinking? I don't want whatever you consider that to be. Let's see. What? Millmaster, if you told me that, my brain blanked that out. Like, I'm going to remember that. That makes me think about, people are gross, man. Some fucking dudes, like, vaping jizz. That's what they did. Like, this is why mankind is not fit to go on in a lot of ways. Like, 5 to 10% of mankind is fit to go on and make more of mankind. And the other 90% is, like, fucking worthless. Yo, what if I vape my own scrotum serum? Yo, sorry, what now? Yo, you should do it. What are you doing? Those are your human lungs, you dumb fuck. Callaway thought I was about to bust out a rap. Fat chance. Fat chance. The only rap I'm gonna bust out is a criminal rap for destroying the city. Oh. So, card games back from the dead. There are some, actually, legitimately. The first one we'll talk about is the first, since I have fucking props. I have props. Oh, speaking of props, Fulgore, how you doing? That bundle is on Ordor. So, I got an email yesterday, guys. An unexpected email. The title, who cares? The title already tells you, but that's how the fucking internet works. You know it's going in, but I'm going to tickle your balls and pretend like you don't already know what I'm going to say, because fuck you. That's how you internet. We all play the game. Now close your eyes and feel the tickling, all right? Let me get real close up and tickle your ball bag here. Genesis is back. Genesis does what Genesis does. It has nothing to do with Nintendo. So, Genesis, the card game, which died, has been rebirthed under new ownership, new still Canadian ownership, somebody who was already firmly involved with the game, basically. So, the guy who owned the game, I don't know the details of the actual switch-off acquisition kind of thing, but I got contacted by the fucking dude who bought it or got it. I don't know. I don't know all the specifics. So I don't know if he paid for it. I don't know if he was like, I'll give you the best open-mouthed fucking kiss you've ever had, bro. Like, I'm married and stuff, but like, if you don't tell anybody, I will reach down deep into your soul with my tongue in exchange for the rights, for the intellectual property rights to your game, bro. I'll give you a kiss that will make you forget all your fucking worries. I'll give you the kiss of death if you don't give me your game. I don't know if he fucking threatened him. You know what? This is the internet, and you can just say whatever you want, right? Like, I can just I'm making up a fucking story right now. So, like, the guy who had Genesis originally, right? It turns out that he didn't want to sell it. So, Buddy, who fucking wanted to buy it, he took a fucking bottle, he's like, and he smashed the bottle, he put it up his juice, he's like, fuck you, man, sign the contract. Either your signature's on the fucking contract or your blood is. I'm taking Genesis. This is a new fucking dot. Stop crying, you bitch. Stop fucking crying. This is my game now. I think the funniest part about this is the dude who bought Genesis did legit contact me going, hey, I thought you'd want to know. And I actually, the live stream where they were talking about it, I saw the live stream was up and was like, yo, what is that live stream? And then I went to do something else that I had to finish up. And 10 minutes later, I come back, the live stream's already gone. I missed the whole thing. But apparently, Genesis has returned. So he emails me, hey, I thought you want to know Genesis is back. And it's like, yeah, I was like, that's newsworthy. I'll talk about it. And then you just find out, oh yeah, no. Why? You don't want to tell me. I'm not professional. It's not going to help nothing having me yelling about it. Hey, what up, Pasito? How you doing? Fulgore, yes. And we are full steam ahead. Bundle up. It's summertime. So, Genesis is back. That's the word on the street. That's what I've been told by the guy who says that he owns it. I I stick by my story of like he knife fighted for it. No wait, what was it? A smash bottle? Whatever it was. That's the origin story. So Genesis, which was gone, is back. I never got rid of my stuff because Genesis was like when Exodus went away. I was like, Exodus was like pretty weak overall. Like it was fine as a beginner TCG kind of thing, but overall, right? So yeah, just kind of went. When that game went, I don't care about any of this stuff. I'm not worried about keeping it, whatever else. But I kept all my Genesis. I got all my loose cards. I got all my boost stars. So I got that stuff. That's not the only game that's come back. There's also, you guys may remember Keyforge from years ago. Actually, back in the day, I got right into Keyforge. There was a time where I like was super angry with Magic. I quit Magic, and one of the things I started doing with my time was playing Keyforge and getting right into it. So the makers of Keyforge actually sent me, I was part of like the release for one of the Keyforge sets. They sent me an early starter and everything. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But like that was years ago. And yet still inside this box right here, I have tons of Keyforge decks. And some of these, I don't know which ones, are still unopened. Oh, sweet. Nice. So these ones up here, I still have 6 unopened Keyforge decks, and I think these might be the original print run where the algorithm can have insane names that are like, just like there were insane deck names like the Farmer of Racism and shit like that, where you can just get like absurd names that algorithms shouldn't give you, right? So yeah, how many decks? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 30 in here. I had more decks. A lot of the opened ones that I had, I ended up getting rid of. All right, Fulgore, catch you later. So yeah, I've got all these Keyforge decks. Keyforge is coming back. Keyforge is a really cool idea, but it's got a huge uphill battle. Because the thing about Keyforge is... Oh shit, I didn't pack this back right. What's going on here? The thing about Keyforge is, it looks like a TCG. So you go, oh, it's a TCG. And that's where you're going to find a big problem, because it's not a TCG. You can't build your own decks with Keyforge. Keyforge is a unique game system, literally. It creates unique decks. Each deck is its own thing. You're not allowed to alter them, because the only game balancing that exists is the randomized deck creation. So it definitely leads to situations where you can have super strong decks or super weak decks. But overall, I found Keyforge to be a really cool concept, and I'm down with it. And you can just grab a couple of Keyforge decks and never have to get any ever again. It's not like a collect it all, chase it all, build it all up kind of thing. Yamagoro, are the cards still going to be valid for Genesis? I presume so. It seems like it would be crazy to me to be like, I'm getting this game and then I'm going to start from scratch. But I literally have no idea. I'm just going off of an email that he sent me where he was kind enough to timestamp things going, here's this, like, here's the plan for this, here's the plan for this, here's the plan for this, here's the whole thing. Feel free to ignore this email if you want. And I sent an email back going, congratulations, I'm glad Genesis is back. That's awesome. And then I didn't click on any of the links because I don't fucking care enough, especially today. Today has been you have days where like it's a real mental struggle, and that's been today for me. So the energy for all of that, I'm like, nope, I'm not interested in watching this. I'm glad you're excited about it. I'm sure I can pick up the gist later on, but for now, all I need to know is a card game that I thought was dead isn't. I'll tell people so they can be happy about it. Other than that, who gives a fuck about the details? That's something just like you'd tell your friends, yo, this game is back. So this is TCG News Light. I'm not really going super in depth, right? It's just touching on some stuff. So you've got Genesis is back. You've got Keyforge is back under completely different ownership because they like originally they lost the algorithm that was used to make the original deck. So I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but I got an email saying They're transferring over Vault ownership, and you can have all your registered decks transferred over, all that kind of stuff, right? So you got that, and then Metazoo has clowned super hard on Magic the Gathering with their 30th anniversary reprint edition, where on the back it says you must like this product. It's like, you asked, we answered. Finally, reprints available to the people. This is hilarious. A jab at Magic's 30th anniversary. I do very much appreciate that. They went out of their way to make a product to mock Magic. That's great. That's great. Kelly, any thoughts on Sorcery hanging up behind me? Sorcery's fucking dope, man. It's got awesome artwork. Game's fun to play. Nice to look at overall. So I'm thumbs up on Sorcery, but I don't have anything new to say. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, what's your opinion on like fruit and nut chocolate bars? Still fucking totally down for them, but nothing's changed. So Sorcery's fucking dope, bro. There's a reason it's just sitting up there chilling. I like the look of it. Callaway, the people at your LGS don't like it when you talk about you feel where Magic is. They don't seem to agree that things are a bad way and you don't know what to think about it. Oh, here, I'll explain it to you, bro. Real simple. Moogle says, here's a root beer on the house. Hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. You know what? I'll use that when I'm down at the Lord of the Rings pre-release next week, because they got fucking cans of Barks for $1 a throw. So I can have two. Thanks, man. Callaway, here's the vibe, bro. Here's the deal. Like, when I went to the game store, nobody was complaining about the stuff that people are complaining about online. You know, people are like, rabble, rabble, rabble. Blabagorn is not Flabagorn, and I'm not Glibagorn about it. And it's just like, I'm bored. I don't care. Companies screwing you up to get you angry. You know, people are like doing that online. Nobody's doing that in the game store. I heard Aragorn brought it by one person to say the deck they were going to build around. And you hear everybody talking about it and just enjoying themselves. And like, I heard one person going, you know what? I kind of don't like what they did with the Lord of the Rings guys. Not like, some of these characters don't seem like they're the characters or whatever. But that was it. Like, there's nothing going on. People are just enjoying Magic, because I'm going to let you in on a little fucking news flash, bro. If you're not happy about the state of Magic, you're not coming out to the LGS, right? You're doing other things with your hobby, time, and money. So these people are all like, yo, I want to fucking beat off on a biscuit. Like, I want to tug it on a biscuit. And you're walking up going, man, you know what? I really don't like the state of tugging it on a biscuit right now. And the guy's like, I'm trying to fucking stay hard here, dude. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like the quality of the biscuits that we're tugging it on, they're just not, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. You're gonna make me have to close my eyes. I like to do this with my eyes open. Like, are you here to tug it on a biscuit or not? Like, do you want to jerk off on a biscuit with me or not, bro? Make up your fucking mind. If you don't like biscuit tugging, what the fuck are you doing here? And if you do, then shut the fuck up and engorge. Let's go. I want to hear clapping sounds, right? That's the deal. Like, when I go down to the game stores, I go, hey, everybody, guess what? Wizards fucked up again. Listen to me. I provide a cathartic outlet in the Magic Historian where we catalog what's going on with Magic, good or bad. We can talk about all that kind of stuff. But, like, I don't bring it down to the game store and wang Lord out. I have actually, once in a blue moon, wanged out too much about Magic, and you can tell it makes people uncomfortable. What's the point of that? We're all here to have a fucking good time. Life is super fucking short, and nothing that goes wrong with Magic matters. Nothing that goes wrong with Magic actually matters. So if it's impacting your ability to enjoy your hobby time, it's time to reframe and just fucking risk it for the biscuit, bro. Hey, Kelly Marsh, thanks for the laughing pear, buddy. Appreciate it. 1890. Millmaster, you making that shit up? You making that up? You made the mistake of letting them know what you thought of the one out of the one ring and they weren't impressed? Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Who cares if somebody doesn't like what you think? Man, tons of people don't like what I think. I mean, way more do. I was actually thinking about it today. I was like, yo, if you were to like create a visual representation, you could take like, check it out, all the movie theaters all the movie theaters in town are showing me on the theater screen in every theater, and everybody's like, boo, boo. But at the end of the day, they're having fun booing me on the screen. It's giving them something to do. But then you pull out, and like, it's just the movie theaters where people are booing, and everybody else in the city is like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. So you fucking scale out, and there's a whole city going, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's just in the little movie theaters, people going, boo, yeah, you fucking suck. And it's like, have fun, guys, have fun. It makes me laugh when I see a post where it's like, oh, look, there's 100 people in here hating on me. That's adorable. Have fun, guys. Talk about how I'm an ugly cringe lord and how you still have to come to me because I'm so fucking good at what I do that even when you don't like me, I don't like the way you look, I don't like the way you sound, I don't like how long you fucking tell me how long you take to tell me this shit, but I still gotta come back. I still gotta come back. And they do, because I'm the fucking best. It's a pretty funny situation to be like, thinking about that. It's like, I don't even want to click on your video, but I gotta know what you're talking about. It's like, what are you gonna do? So yeah, just enjoy yourself out at the game store, man. Who cares? Yeah, Magoro, discarding negativity to enjoy whatever you can get. Yeah, I mean, dude, you never know. At some point, I might just fucking reverse shit and go, hey, I'm only going to talk about stuff that I fucking enjoy. So I don't care what's going wrong with Magic anymore. It can burn, whatever. I'll just be over here going, I like this individual card. Like, I'm legit just going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Because life is fucking short. You don't know what you get, bro. And I'm not fucking wasting it on anything that doesn't feel like it's going to be fun for me or worth my time. And right now, kicking wizards in the dick feels like fun. But if it's not fun anymore and it just feels miserable, I'm just going to stop, right? I'm just going to stop. I see people wanking about, he's always negative. And it's like, man, not really. But, you know, a lot of my video titles look that way. It's like, watch my most recent video. Is he always negative? It's like, what's going on in this video? Oh, he likes that card. What's next? Oh, he likes that card. What's next? Oh, he likes that card. What's next? Oh shit. Seven cards in a row where he's just talking about all the things he likes about them. And then afterwards he's saying, oh, yeah, you know, people worked up at Pinkerton's. Nothing wrong is going on. But nope, all I do is sow negativity. And it's like, yep, totally. Because people would come for that. Because that's what people would show up for. If it was just baseless, relentless hate. That never works. I'm just talking about what's going on, man. I didn't make everything fucking suck. I didn't start the fires. I'm just going, yo, it's hot, ain't it, boys? Kelly, exactly. It's hard to be positive about dog shit. Absolutely correct. The most recent the most recent hate thread that I saw, well, not hate thread, I should say, hate sub thread about me. This one wasn't specifically about me. This was just one talking about a bunch of different YouTubers. And so it was just basically like, the top ones were, he's fucking negative, he's cringe. And then the bottom one was like, he's so ugly I can't watch his videos, or I wish he wasn't so ugly so I could watch videos or whatever. And I laughed and I was like, man, that's amazing. That is so overplayed in terms of like, do you have some actual kind of crippling disease where you can't look at average looking people? Do you know what I mean? Like, I looked at it, it's like, all right, that's fine. I ain't looking to be voted the most handsome dude in Magic and having people tug it to me. I'm glad to be right in the middle where I don't have to worry about a bunch of, like, no matter what, you're going to get some weirdos. You can get some, I've dealt with some fucking weirdos. But thankfully, I'm not, like, hot. So I don't have to deal with a bunch of fucking Fruit Loops who are like, hey, can I buy pictures of your butt? You know, like, I don't need crazy people. I don't need crazy Fruit Loops, you know? Them loopy Fruit Loop motherfuckers. Oh, Lord. Some crazy ones out there. Just give me the normal level. You know what I mean? Just the normal level. I like the gay dudes who are just like, you're cute or whatever. It's like, see, there you go. That's fine. That's normal. You're not being weird. That's fine. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you find me attractive or cute. That's nice. Thanks, buddy. But like, some people, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? what is this shit you are sending me, you fucking weirdo? Like, how do you think this is going to result in anything other than blocked in any way, shape, or form? You're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. Some fucking nut jobs. Years ago, that one fucking weird little like 15-year-old kid who was obsessed with me and made like 20 different accounts, and I was like too new to YouTube to understand what the fuck it even was. And then I was just sitting there. It was like a moment in a movie where all the pieces slammed together, and you're just like, these 12 people are one guy, and it's a kid, and they're pretending to be like a lady they live with, and like it's this whole big like it's a psychosexual stalking by a 15-year-old, and like at first I was just like, what the fuck do you even do? What do you even do? And like, so initially my reaction was not the fucking way I should have handled it. And then it clicked in. It's like, what do you do in this situation? Mercilessly ridicule them for being a fucking joke of a human being, because that's exactly what's going on. So as soon as I remember at first, I was so new to the internet that I thought saying, hey, fuck off, knock it off would be sufficient. I was a fool. So I was just like, oh, okay, no. I gotta, all right, I'm just going to make fun of you mercilessly because you're a dumb fucking clown and I have no respect for you. Holy shit. Like, when I figured out who it was, I was like, I know who you are now. Like, I would respond on one of their other accounts. I'm like, I know who the fuck you are now. You think I can see every single one of your accounts, you little fucking clown. And I can't wait. I can't wait for tonight's fucking live stream to fuck you up. I can't wait to tell everybody, bro, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to make so much fucking fun of you. Everybody's going to be all over this. This was like years ago when I was way unstable as well. So it was like, oh yeah, I will fucking mercilessly shred you like in front of my audience. I don't give a fuck. So then it was just like, I'm sorry, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, you will. You will fucking stop and you will go away, or you know what the fuck happens. And that was all it took. Finally, when I figured it out. There's all this different shit, all these stupid lessons you gotta learn from dealing with waves of humanity when you realize how people don't value their time at all and the dumb shit that will happen where you're like, I'm just some jackass on the internet. What the fuck are you even doing, right? It's insane. Callie, you pay for a guy to pick up dog shit in your yard instead of buying magic. That's a better use of your money. The dog shit is produced a higher quality. Hugh, what's the worst thing someone sent me? The worst things that I have been sent every time are essentially self-promotion advertisements. Like, I've never been sent anything gross or weird or whatever, anything like that. It would just be like, whatever, just throw it out. Who cares? Wouldn't even make a big deal of it because that's what people want. It's not even worth it. It's like, if they want to waste their money doing something like that, I'm not going to, like, if I ever got something that was like gross or whatever, I'd just open it up and be like, looks like there's nothing in here, guys. And I put it off to the side. That's it. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. Because then it's just going to, people are going to be like, I'm going to see what I can do. And it's like, I'm not fucking iDubbbz, okay? I'm not some fucking dumb fucking kid who wants a whole bunch of fucking boxes of garbage rotting in his fucking garage from people who think they're funny and all that shit. So I don't bother with any of that, right? So the only thing that makes me feel bad is when somebody sends me a package. Here's my fan mail to you. And the only thing that you could call fan mail is the letter in there describing the items of theirs that they've sent to you. Like, here's my band. Here are all the CDs. I watch your YouTube channel. Here are all my CDs. Promote my band. Here are the comics that I draw. No, I didn't draw, like, I didn't take the time to do a little hand-drawn comic of you or insert anything at all that has anything to do with you. It's literally just, here's a bunch of stuff. Promote my shit. I wish to use you as a vector to promote my shit. You don't matter. You're not a person. I've tricked you into thinking I'm a fan. Fuck you. Like, that's what those feel like to me. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I know how to view the person who sent it. I'm like, you don't give a shit. You don't give a fuck. Like, it's so easy. It's so, you could send a ton of stuff that had nothing. Oh, look at all these comics that I drew and whatever. One tiny little thing to personalize it, and it doesn't feel like oh, I found a guy on the internet who opens packages live and reads letters, so he'll just blindly read and show anything, and I can use him as effect. Fuck you. I hate feeling used. It makes me feel awful. Like, I came here to connect with people and entertain people, and like, fan letter and shit, that stuff is so meaningful to me that I keep the first fan letter that I ever got. I've transferred it from wallet to wallet. I've had it for 6 years. I'm afraid that it's going to like break down because it's old paper, and like sometimes I unfold it and look at it, and I don't want it to disintegrate over time. So I've taken a picture of it as well. Like, this shit means something to me. I'm not one of those, I'm just gonna fucking make videos for you guys, I don't want to talk to you, whatever. I'm always fucking reading the comments. I'm always like, I don't know. Everyone's got their own vibe. But for me, I hate that. That's the worst kind of mail. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel used. And it like, it's always a bring down. And I have to pretend it's not a bring down because it's live. And I have to fucking say thank you to a person. Like, I guess I don't have to, but I know that it'll just spoil the mood for everybody, and there's the possibility that the person who sent it is genuinely a fan and did excitedly want to share their stuff with me and didn't realize that it was going to come across as blatant self-promotion. There is that possibility. So I've never lost it on anybody. I've never even said to anybody in the stream that it feels like I'm being used. I've never brought it up to anybody who's done it. I've simply thanked them for sending the package and then thrown the stuff away once the stream's over. Because I'm like, I don't need a reminder of being used. It goes right into the trash. It makes me feel bad. Sorry if you didn't mean to do that. I didn't keep your letter. I didn't like none of it because it doesn't seem believable to me. If you just write, I'm a fan, and then all you do is talk about your project or whatever it is, you're the same to me as the emails that I get, where it's like, hi, I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel, and you're a perfect match for our lady slippers. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Totally, it's a good fit. And I can see that you are a big fan of what I do. And that is an appropriate fit. So it's the same difference, right? It sucks. Makes me feel bad. I don't even know why I thought about this. Well, I don't even know why I answered that question. I already said I'm having a fucking bad day and shit's bleak. Why did I fall for this trap of thinking about downer shit like this that's fucking involved with something that's one of my favorite things, which is fan interaction? That was a mistake on my part. Got to pay attention to traps that are set unknowingly. That wasn't intentionally set as a trap. That was a perfectly innocent and reasonable question that unfortunately was a trap from my mind today. So that's how that goes. I got to recognize when I'm doing that to myself. Andrew Keller! I've been priced out of Magic, but I still watch your content. Keep up the good job, bud. Thanks, Keller. I'm glad you haven't been priced out of hanging out with me. It's always free. It's always free. Also, you're Lord of the Board. You're Lord of the Board. Sir, to get out of here. Hugh, it's not your bad. It's not your bad at all, man. Seriously, I don't want people to feel like they got to worry about asking me perfectly innocent questions because, did Daddy have a bad day? Daddy's gonna cry. Don't ask him anything. He might be a little fucking whiny bitch. It's absolutely my responsibility to pay attention to where my mind state's going and where it's been in the day. You know? I love hanging out with you guys. I love doing all this. It's super meaningful to me. And I don't like things that like go against the grain of that, because this is the most awesome and important thing that's fucking happened to me. Like, aside from obviously meeting Carly, like that's romantic. This is like life goal of always wanting to be a fucking entertainer, comedian, whatever, and actually getting to do it. You know what I mean? So this is like me living my dream, and I hate things that taint it. And I accept that there'll be certain things that taint it, but it always hurts when it comes from like, when I think somebody's a fan and then it turns out they're just trying to use me. I've had it happen like a bunch of times and it never stops sucking because I'm always like a happy puppy. When someone's just like, hey, I like what you do, I just take it at face value and go, oh, you do? Cool, awesome. And then it's like, but behind some of it, it's just, I see you as an opportunity to use you. And like, people in my real life felt that way too. And like, people have resented me for not doing things with my channel that they wanted me to do with it, just because I like, and it's like, fuck you, I put in the work, I did this, why do I owe you shit? Because I like, it's insane. It's fucking crazy, the shit that you got to put up with. You know what I mean? There's a lot of nice too, but my mind is fucking primed to focus on the negative today. I've been struggling against it, but whatever. It is what it is. We're all human. Nobody's fucking perfect. So the reality is, if I'm going to stream every day, everything's going to be live and stuff, there's going to be days where I'm not at my best. And today, I am very much not at my best. But that's okay. Hey, Pale Moogle says, more Ruby to fill the void in your heart. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Yeah, Callaway musicians are ones that have done that with me totally. When they send me the music and I'm like, this sucks. This sucks. Hey, I love your YouTube channel. Anyways, here's my 3 albums. My fucking dog, my band Dog's Anus is, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about your band, bro. Like, at all. At no point did I say I want to set this up to promote anybody. But if you want me to advertise for you, fucking pay me, right? Pay me like the fucking corporations. If you want to use me like a whore, then fucking pay me like one. Don't do it against my fucking will, because that's the difference. I go down to the post office, I take your package into my hands, and this is what you fucking do to me? Yeah. There's a big fucking difference, right? Big fucking difference. Nathan says, using you and your actual channel to keep me sane for 24 months. Nathan, thanks for being a member for so long, bro. Jess is becoming a routine for you. It's becoming a routine for me too, bro. So yeah, it's rough because I don't want to close myself off to people, right? But you have to have a certain level. You gotta pay attention because the stuff people pull is insane. It's crazy. Like I don't fault anybody for trying to fucking spread what they're doing to people. I don't know. I mean, I suck at like the marketing side of things. I didn't run around promoting I didn't run around in other people's videos posting my videos in their links. People do that shit. People do that on my channel. I guess they have no fucking idea that every link is held. I will never approve a link because I can't approve a link that I don't know what it leads to, because it can look like something and lead somewhere else. It can show this and then down here it says something else. I'm not looking at everybody's links and individually fucking approving them. I'm not clicking on these links and getting hosed by them. So people come in and are like, I'm just going to spam my videos in your video. It's like, nobody's ever going to see that. No. Like, what makes you think this is okay? You're walking into a fucking McDonald's with your Burger King tray going, hey, I sell hamburgers. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. No, but like, you don't understand. You have a successful restaurant and I want one. So therefore, whatever I want to do to make, like, you have this thing. So now I'm allowed to encroach on your territory because I want the thing that you have. Fuck you. Build it yourself, idiot. I don't know you a fucking thing. You know, I love Moxman. Moxman came in and started talking about his channel. And I told him, like, shut up. Sit back there. I don't give a fuck about your channel. That's not what this is about, man. This is my place. This is my space. And then he fucking hung out and was like, I like this place. And we became friends, man. I hate feeling used, right? I didn't build my YouTube channel for anybody else. I didn't build my YouTube channel for anybody else. I didn't build it to go, yeah, I'm going to come watch your shit and promote your shit. No, fuck you. I made my videos so people can watch them. You watch them and like them, great. That doesn't mean I need to watch your shit. That's not how this fucking works, right? Hey, Alec Baldwin, you know what? I really liked you in 30 Rock. Watch my show. What? Fuck you. You know, like, I'll watch what I want to watch. Just because you like what I do, why do I have to spend my... Like, I already gave you something. And now you want to give me fucking homework of watching whatever the fuck it is you're doing? No, thank you. I'm capable of determining what I want to watch. And it's not what you make, I promise you that. I have fucking no interest in watching anybody's Magic the Gathering content. None of it. None of it. I don't care. I don't care what your fucking opinions are. I don't care what your positions are. I don't give a shit. I don't watch the biggest fucking channels anymore. I don't watch any of them because I don't fucking care what anybody's saying about this game anymore. I don't give a fuck. I hear it all and go, it's all emptiness. It's all pointless. Everyone's got their own whatever. I don't care what your fucking opinions are. I care about what my opinions are. That's it. Fuck it. Anderson, you're reminded of someone who wanted to buy a video rental store to be their personal collection and make people leave. It's my video store, now go away. That's amusing. I like that. Callaway says, hey, Mike, you made me laugh that one time. Did you feel like mowing my lawn? That's funny. Yeah, Kensuke, you're right. I'm sad. I'm an angry, sad, bitter man today, and it definitely is showing. I don't like what's going on with Magic, and it's just making me cranky. What other people are doing is fine. I am being hyperbolic in my reactions to it. You know? Whatever. It is what it is. The old man needs a nap and a blanket and some fucking drugs. Habanero, the only time that I don't like genuinely get really like frustrated by people doing it is when they're brand. If somebody has a small channel, they don't know. If you don't realize you're violating the etiquette, that's one thing. That's fine. The people who know and do it, that's where it's like, all right, whatever. But most of the stuff doesn't bother me. You know, it's honestly, it's however I'm feeling emotionally that really influences most of it. And because of how I am today, I'm just more primed to be like, you can tell, right? There's the whole fucking vibe of it. Sometimes I snap out of it and we have a better stream, and sometimes I have more of a crank bag. But I've resolved to just leaving these streams up. I ain't fucking worrying about it. If it's not as entertaining or whatever else, people just skip this one. Go on to the next one. But I'm just going to leave them up. Because there's some people who enjoy them. Some people put them on in the background, be whatever. Other people can go, fuck it. Here, you want to know why I stopped? Listen to this guy. Listen to this stream where he fucking wanked about people trying to send him music. Namia's giving that Gem Day information out. Millmaster, you hear your opinions all day long. Sometimes it's good to hear other people's opinions. It definitely is. It definitely is. I will spend my time listening to other people, just not about Magic right now. Like, you know, what else? Like in person, sure. But online, the conversation is... I just scroll by it and go, it's the same fucking thing. Like, everybody is going on about... Like, everything is about the Lord of the Rings anger baiting shit. Everything. It's everywhere. It is fucking unavoidably everywhere to the point where it just... It's all fucking muddied pointlessness. Just a bunch of dumb motherfuckers saying nothing and yelling while corporation goes, thanks for money. Ugh. It's so fucking tiresome. Yeah, Magaro. Things work in reverse. Ate that before. Carly made a very nice dinner. She is an excellent cook, honestly. She spoils me. You know, take a moment to step away from the negativity and say, I am extremely lucky to have a lot of good people in my life. I have my lovely lady who makes amazing food and is a real sweetheart. She's been doing everything she can today to help cheer me up and be good company. She's awesome. And then I've got good friends in real life, and I've got good friends in digital life, getting to hang out with you guys, talking about whatever, knowing that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether I'm in a goofy mood, cracking a whole bunch of jokes, or whether I'm in a bitter or sad mood or whatever. We can still hang out together. That's like... The way that people like do presentation style live streams never appealed to me. I like this because it just feels like hanging out with people at like a game store or like a cafe or wherever else and just talking about whatever. It's just got a chill vibe. There's no pressure. I ain't worried about fucking shit all. Whatever it is we're going to do, I usually just end up feeling better regardless. If I was having a good day, I'm happier afterwards. And if I'm having a bad day, I tend to feel better too. I already feel a bit better than I did earlier. But either way, that is a nice positive that I would like to emphasize as well, because I have been yammering a lot about the negatives and not automatically in a entertaining way, just more of a complaining way. What up, CERN? How you burn? Moogle, it sure is, buddy. It sure is. The root beer and the people help fill the void in my heart. I gotta say, Metazoo really did a pretty funny job with this. I like it so much that I'm tempted to like keep it sealed until I open the regular Magic 30 because it just feels like it should be kept with it. But either way, I'm gonna take a picture and post it on Instagram, like a picture tagging them on Instagram, shouting them out for doing a hilarious job because this is great. This is great. And when it does get opened, I will do a video with it for sure. Hey, Gerthulu, I'm glad you find the streams fun and relaxing. I don't like to go into like, I could never really see myself doing things like the political commentators where they talk about all the news and stuff that's going on like that. I find that it really weighs down on me because I care a lot about people and there's nothing that I can do to help them in a lot of ways. And so the thing I can do is to just entertain people. It's a fucking skill that I have. I can make people laugh or distract them with interesting lore or whatever else. And for at least a few minutes, makes their day at least slightly better. So aggregate that across a lot of people. And I feel like I'm actually accomplishing something of worth. It feels nice. It genuinely does. Making one person laugh in front of me is worth a fucking ton to me. So being able to do things like that, not just make people laugh, but other ways of making them happy is massively valuable to me as well. This is fucking awesome. Getting to do this is the best, and I never want to stop. Like, I'm fucking addicted to shit like this right here. The YouTubery, the live streaming, I'm addicted to this the most. Hugh, you like the live feed? Feel welcomed here and like you're part of a group? That's how I want it to feel. That's how I feel too. You know what you're talking about? Many creators feel like you're watching TV and won't even answer. That's how I feel too, bro. When I go into a live stream and the live streamer's there and they're doing something and I go, hey, cool, what you're doing is neat, nice to be here or whatever. If they don't say something to me but they're talking to other people, that's cool. They can't talk to everybody. They're whatever, they're interacting. But if it feels like they're live streaming and they're just like not talking to us, they're talking at us, I'm like, that's cool. Lots of people like that. The amount of people in those streams dwarfs, like you have 10 times the amount of people in those streams or even more, but it's like disconnected, and that's fine. Some people don't like this. They feel uncomfortable with the person being up on the screen, and they'd actually be more comfortable if I was tiny or if there was an anime me or whatever else, right? So people have different tastes, but for me, I don't like going into a live stream where I feel like the streamer isn't interacting. It feels pointless. It feels pointless to me. That's not my kind of stream. And I don't want to do that. Every time I've tried to do even like streams, if I get too distracted by what I'm doing in the stream, it feels rude and weird to be ignoring you guys. Like, that's why you're here, to talk and hang out, isn't it? Right? So different vibes for different creators. There's lots of different ways to do things. But I like the casual, chill vibe. I will accept if these streams grow up to be larger like the other ones, but like 750 people in a stream is a lot. I've dealt with that a number of times. 250 people even gets to be a lot when it's just like ripping by. But those streams usually tended to be ones where I wasn't interacting that much with the chat, and it was more like doing something, right? Because that's what a lot of people expect as well. Like these streams, to a lot of people, this stream is doing nothing. Like nothing, right? Like you're not even doing anything. Callaway, you're not sure I saw your thank you comment. I didn't. Thanks, buddy. The stream's a big part of what's keeping me going. I'm glad to hear it, bro. I'm glad to hear it. There's like a number of people who have chronic pain and depression and other things, and they contact me and say like, bro, what you do gives me space outside of that. And that's meaningful to me. That's part of what keeps me going when shit feels hard. It's like, whatever, man. There's always going to be problems. There's always going to be people who hate me. But who fucking cares? First of all, the ratio of people who hate me are really low. But even if they're really high, let's say like 75% of people hate me, 25% people love me, I can still do something for that 25%. And why would I let that other shit stop me? You know what I mean? Like, that's the vibe, bro. That's the vibe. Millmaster, what? Barks wasn't a root beer before because it couldn't have the what? You're blowing my mind. Red dress, yeah, same vibe, right? No interaction. What's the point? It's fine. You can just watch it later. You don't even like if I will put on live streams afterwards and go, I'll just watch that. Like if there's no interaction, I really want to know what's going on. Whatever, you know. That's Metazoo. What's up, buddy? Did you see this? Did you see that I got this, bro? Do you see? You must like this product. You must like it. Kensuke, you poor sacker. Cernos, I'm not sure I understand what you mean. I get the first part where you're saying, well, not everyone is this entertaining. It's interesting when it's someone who gets being burned by what you loved. I don't know. I'm not following that part of it. Like I totally get the first part's very simple, but the second part is like my brain is not. And I think I got enough sleep, so I'm just gonna say it's the wording on that one. Imperium, it's weird going through different streams, 10 and 20k, and they seem interactive. It doesn't surprise me. If there's a creator that people like and they're interacting, why wouldn't there be tens of thousands of people, right? There's different kinds. There's live streams where they're having discussions with each other. There's all kinds for different people. But for me, I've like always just been about like interacting. I read comments, interact with people, live streams, all the shit, bro. That's just me. Abby, yeah, me, Rudy, and Mox are the three people who keep you saying, hell yeah, the Triforce of Power. Gerthulu, yeah, I mean, if somebody hates you for no reason, it's strange. But at this point, like, you have to understand when you're doing YouTube or whatever, when you reach a certain point, it's like, you're not even a person anymore. I'm the same difference as a brand. So people just say that they fucking hate me and whatever. Like, they don't hate me as a person deep down inside. They just hate the product that I make. And who gives a fuck, right? Some of them would change their tune after paying attention to it for a while. Because I'm a fucking charmer and I turn haters into lovers. I've done it time and again. I don't worry about it. I've got a strong personality and people react strongly to it. I'm a polarizer. So everywhere I go, online, in real life, there are people who are like, yo, yeah, I'm down, and no, fuck this guy. So it's not new. It's always been a thing. It's the way it works on, like, my real life has been, some people hate me, some people love me. You know how people give me gifts here? People have given me gifts in real life my whole life. Like, at the workplace and stuff. They would just be like, here you go, like, and, like, it didn't happen to the other fucking coworkers and shit. And it's because I entertain people. I make them laugh. They feel like that's a value, and they go, I want to give you something back. I never understood it until I got on the internet and was like, oh, it's the same thing that's been happening my whole life, just with more people, you know, like, because by my nature, my goal is to entertain you. I'm fucking hardwired. I am hardwired to entertain. Everywhere I go, I'm cracking jokes. I'm fucking around, making people happy because it makes me happy. It is incredibly gratifying. So that's all I want to do here. I don't want to fucking ignore you guys and go, hey, you know? Oh, CERN, yeah. I mean, I still love Magic. I just hate Wizards of the Coast and what they've done, and they make me love Magic less, but I still love Magic. Like, if I didn't love Magic anymore, in one way, it'd probably be easy, because I'd be like, guess I'm done with this historian shit. I'm the Mickey Mouse of Perp Land. That's right, VT. Dragon Raider, love the interaction. Hell yeah, buddy. Yeah, Metazoo 30. That's right, Kellaway. Check it out. Metazoo's, it says 30th reprint edition, 30th anniversary reprint edition with reprints and quotations. It says, you asked, we answered. Finally reprints, available to the people. You must like this product. This is literally straight up making fun of Wizards of the Coast Magic 30. It's awesome. Anthony, a happy perp is a good perp. Yeah, let's hope he shows up on another day, huh? VT, social drama is what the internet's for. Gives people stuff to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. They listed it at $1,000 with a $980 discount with the code MAGIC30. That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. I love it. Like, I heard about this product, and then when the box came from Metazoo yesterday, I was like, oh, it's not an envelope. I'm like, please let it be this. I didn't even want to say what was in there. I didn't want to mention it in case it wasn't in there. And then I opened it. I was like, yes, yes. Did we have the Energizer Bunny commercials? Yes. Yes, we did. With the endless drum beats. Boom, 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 boom. CERN, yeah, yes, it would. That would be a great situation. That would be a good world to live in. I would like that. I would like that very much. Yeah, this is funny, man. This is a funny little jab right here. That's right, Imperium! Sweet box action. There's some other card games that I'm getting into as well, right? Like, I've got Grand Archive. I still have to actually try the game. The day I went to go and try it out, when I got there to play with my buddy, it turns out they didn't include, like, rule booklets or any insert that tells you how to play. Just a QR code. And neither of us had any data on our phone available to be able to QR code it and learn how to play the game. So I have yet to actually try that game. And there is another card game on its way to me in the mail. And ideally, it's going to show up tomorrow because the company told me they were mailing it out last week and it should show up this week. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping when I go to the post office tomorrow that it's there. Millmaster, I got news for you, buddy. I'm the groundskeeper at that school. I'm going to be like fucking groundskeeper Willie. I'm going to have a shack. I'm going to finger bang all the students. How did I like the card backs on Grand Archive? They look awesome. Grand Archive looks good. I haven't played it, but the cards look good. So yeah, expanding out into other card games is fun. There's a lot of games to play. And now with Carly stepping down from her part-time job, she's going to be getting back to helping me more with my content creation. So that means she'll be able to play some games with me because there's only so much she can do with her arms and everything because of her disability. I actually got a special card holder for her now, which is dope. So she doesn't have to physically hold the cards anymore. She can have them all slotted in front of her, which does make playing the games easier. So she's going to be able to help me test some more of these games and stuff too. Mo, I don't know. You'd have to go back to the video and check it out. If I remembered the name, I'd tell you. But with the internet, I tell you a slightly wrong name. You could be looking deep into some granny's butthole. You know what I mean? Millmaster, semi-detached outhouse. Well, I'll tell you what, when I'm semi-detached from life, actually today's probably the right day to make that offer. I'll be like one of those grounds hermits. Rich people used to have them. They had a hermit who just lived in a little hut on their land and could just do whatever. That'll be me. I'll come out and fucking spray your guests with a garden hose. Yo, Seth, I remember milk money. Yup. Fighting over your lunch money, right? It was lunch money. Wasn't that what it's called? Metazoo, you want to be a ground hermit? I know, right? Just running around yelling at people. What's the thing with Lorcana? As far as I understand, basically it goes like this. Somebody worked for Upper Deck, was working on a new game, then went to work for Ravensburger. Upper Deck says the guy who went to work for Ravensburger stole the ideas that, like, Upper Deck paid him to come up with. So basically stole their property, incorporated it in their game. So now they're suing him over that shit. So Upper Deck's like, they stole our shit. And it's like, aren't you the fucking the known counterfeiters of Yu-Gi-Oh? Didn't you, like, have to be legally compelled to stop making them? It has a lock inside and outside. So you can be locked inside it. Don't fall for it, Callaway. Don't fall for it. He's going to lock you in, buddy. He's going to lock you in for sure. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna go on with Lorcana. I don't know if Disney's just gonna like distance themselves from it altogether, right? VT, I'm pretty sure it would go way beyond a non-compete. If you legit like stole, like if you design a game and then take the designed game and go to another company, that's way beyond non-compete. That's like corporate theft on top of it. So yeah, that definitely casts the fate of Lorcana into doubt. And it is interesting, right? I mean, I don't know too much about the world of legal wranglings, so I have no idea of the merit of a case like this or anything that will happen, but it certainly is interesting. All right. Well, my friends, I have some things to attend to, so I don't have any more time this evening. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You guys are awesome, but for now, my soul must leave my body. I must descend into the waters, and we will reconvene on Friday. See you guys tomorrow, my friends.